Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, please subscribe. I'd really love that. If you're returning, how you doing? Heads up guys, no home is safe from criminals here in America. There are squatters everywhere, and it doesn't matter if you have a small modest little home or if you are living the life in a mansion. Okay, the home that I'm going to be showing you, there are squatters in this home, and then graffiti artists have come and put their tags on the home as well. And neighbors have explained that the house has been vacant for about a decade, but squatters started moving in slightly less than like 2 years ago. And then over the last week, graffiti began appearing on the mansion. So here's a video that I'm going to show you, okay? And this is just like, wow. You know, I mean, what I would do to like have this house and turn it into the most amazing prepping compound and have like a killer pantry with a beautiful garden, you know what I mean? And just have it be like a prepping paradise, dude, you know what I mean? And like have like community members just living in there and just be like, you know what, this is what it's all about, you know? And then this, you know, seriously, watch with me.
We have a spot for you today, and you know what? This is the thing. I mean, we're going to be seeing this place all day long. We did a little hit in the 10 about it. You know, we know about the Tagger Towers in downtown, and now we have the Tagger Mansion out here. I'm going to give a shout out to Pickle P. That's that heart right there. I love that artist. I see him all over the place. And we were looking around. There's nothing there that we can't put on television. There's a lot of art out here. Now, some people might be like, Stu, are you crazy? That is horrible, and that is terrible, and oh my goodness. But you know what? I'd still see art in all of this. Now, am I going to say this is okay? Is this cool? Is this all? No, it's not. But in the same breath, let's talk about this just for a second. This is an abandoned property that has had squatters in it, and those squatters have been creating problems in the neighborhood. We heard about it. We heard that they actually confronted some of the neighbors. They were violent at sometimes, and so that's not cool at all. The taggers showed up. Let's just say they left their mark, as they actually have, and now all of a sudden the media is all over it. You know, the councilwoman, she got involved. She basically said, hey, not our problem. It belongs to the property. You know, the property owner in violation of this and this and this and this. Clearly, that property owner doesn't seem to care, so that doesn't help any of the situation. Law enforcement, they're out here too. They've taken people away. But the bottom line is the tagging right now has made it, you know, brought it to everybody's attention. Now, good or bad, whatever, however you want to look at it, we're here. We're talking about it. And is it going to stay like this? Well, Tagger Towers has, but this is something a little smaller. Yeah. And hopefully that they'll get this all taken care of. I don't see them as, don't get it wrong. I'm not turning it around. I'm not saying that these taggers are heroes or anything like that. They're artists. And clearly they came out here. They left their art out here enough, you know, and that's the thing. That's how I see it, and I just putting it out there. That, wait, you know, you asked me to talk about it. That's me.
Right. No, I'm wondering. I mean, because so the property's been abandoned, but does somebody own this property? Do they pay property taxes on? So they're still actively paying on the property?
Well, I don't know about that. That gets a little too deep. We do know that it does belong to a person, and that person actually has another property that's off of Sunset Plaza. We flew by it a little earlier. No tagging on that one, but also, oddly enough, has a squatter issue in that home. So this is something, it's a little unusual. Maybe there's something a little deeper. If you scratch a little bit, maybe we'll find out that there's more to this story. But as it stands right now, this home up in the Hollywood Hills clearly getting a lot of attention. Don't know if there more taggers are going to show up. I hope not, but the bottom line is now we're all talking about it. Hopefully they can get it taken care of. Maybe the city will step in and do something. What can they do? Well, I don't know. Force a sale, you know, try to keep an eye on it, make sure that the neighbors are safe. I can't really say.
Well, yeah, foreclosing the property, right? I'm just wondering what the neighbors are saying about this, because there are some homes that are right next to this house.
Yep, and you know we see media down there. I'm not sure if it's on our list. It's not on my list to do. I would love to go down there and talk to some of the neighbors. We did see some folks that were down there that they were coming in and out of the property, so it must be pretty accessible. You know, and when I say people, I don't mean taggers or trespassers. I mean they looked like media folk, and maybe the neighbors were in there as well when we were just live over earlier this morning. But it's clearly accessible, and it also, just letting you know, this isn't somebody, this is a home, clearly, but it's not finished. It's not done. We were peeking inside the windows. It's like it was in some form of maybe renovation or maybe incomplete construction, but it's not a finished house. We can look inside some of these windows, and you can see it's not furnished. There's no carpeting. There's no...
They ran out of money.
There's nothing in there.
Yeah,
they might have run out of money. But apparently it was a really great party. We were reading some of the graffiti right there. It was a really great party where Mary was there.
I'm wondering if that's what the outside looks like. I'm wondering what the inside looks like, you know?
Has a lot of potential, good bones.
Yeah, good bones for sure, and it is right now. To me, it's almost artwork. Should it stay like this? Not a chance. Not a chance. I'm not condoning any of that, but it really does kind of bring it to everybody's attention, and now everybody's talking about it, and hopefully we can get some kind of resolution on this whole thing.
Wow. Okay, Stu. Well, thank you for bringing it to our attention, showing us that in the Hollywood Hills.
So one neighbor, his name is Mateo. He said that the squatters are now targeting other houses and that the neighbors now feel threatened. And he said that the guy who comes there to tag, they're now tagging other houses on other properties. And he said, I could care less about this house, like the mansion, right? He said it's an abandoned house. The owner doesn't care about it. I don't care about it. It's just, it's bringing in elements. You know? So another neighbor also revealed that residents are now under attack from these squatters. For example, one of the squatters recently attacked a homeowner with steel rebar and a beer bottle. So LAPD has been responding to incidents at the property 4 times in 2 days. Police removed 10 people on Wednesday, arrested 1 person who had a warrant, but one neighbor said that the police told them that their hands are tied when it came to solving the squatter problem due to the actions of the absent homeowner. He's absent. Okay, great. So you make him appear. Okay? His name is still on the deed of the land, the mortgage, and everything else. You make him appear. So the public records search shows that the home belongs to John Middleton. He is the son of the Philadelphia Phillies baseball team. He's the owner. He owns the Philadelphia Phillies. Okay, so he's the son of this guy, of the owner. Make sense? Yeah. So his dad owns the Phillies. So the search shows that Middleton hasn't paid taxes, property taxes, in years. And there's also a lien against the house. Your dad makes trillions and you can't pay your taxes. What's going on? Okay, so the Los Angeles Department of Building and Safety has declared the property a nuisance, which, yeah, and ordered Middleton to build a fence and secure the property in October of 2022. He refused. Dude, you can't put up a chain link fence? You can't do something cheap? So the city put up a fence instead. So this John Middleton also reportedly owns another Hollywood Hills home that is also heavily targeted by squatters. Dude, where are you? Huh? give me the houses. Sell them to me for like $1 a piece, and I will turn them into a prepper's paradise. Okay? Call me. We'll do lunch. Okay? Give the properties to me for like $1. You pay off the taxes and whatever is owned on them. Give them to me for $1, and I'll fix them up, me and the community members here in the prepper community, and we'll turn them literally into a prepper compound. Okay? No foul. It's good. I don't hold grudges. Okay? So, the council member, her name is Nithya, Nithya, Raymond, Raman. She called the house a public safety issue, which, yes, it is. Okay? When you have, okay, and I don't care about all the riches and the this and that, who's got money, who's got this, that, and the other, okay? When you have violent people gathering, literally, and squatting in homes, like I said, I don't care if you live in a small, modest home or a $10 million mansion. It don't matter. When you have a violent element in a neighborhood with little youngins and, whatever, okay, enough is enough. The element has to go, okay? It is a public safety issue. She's demanding that Middleton take action, but refused to condemn the squatters in a recent statement, which was released by her office. This is what she said. Our office has been in close contact with the LAPD, as well as the Department of Building and Safety, regarding the ongoing situation at 7571 Mulholland Drive. An abatement order was previously issued by DBS and subsequently ignored by the property owner. Okay. John, call me. Okay. While DBS secured the property with fencing, that security measure was breached. The owner is in egregious violation of the law, and we are elevating the issue with abandoned buildings unit at the Department of Building and Safety to ensure that the fullest extent of enforcement is being implemented urgently and swiftly. This is a public safety issue with serious consequences for both neighbors and the surrounding community. Irresponsible property owners, like the one at 7571 Mulholland Drive, must take accountability for the property or face action from the city. So, this guy, billionaire, trillionaire from the Philadelphia Phillies, who owns the Philadelphia Phillies, he's not doing his due diligence here with taking care of his houses. So, I'm gonna make a phone call. Yeah. And, I'm gonna see what I can do. My brother-in-law is a judge in Philly. Let me see what I can do. I'm kidding. No, I'm serious about that part, but I mean, seriously. You let these kinds of houses just go? When we have homeless veterans that would do anything to have a place to lay their head at night. We have homeless children that would love to have something to call their own. And this is what you do? Okay? Think, John. Think. Take your $1 million brain that you and your father make all this money, and do something good for once in your life. And stop thinking about your stupid little self. All right? I mean, I know the Phillies have been having some really good seasons lately. But do something good. Take those houses, pay off the taxes and the liens, rehab them, and give them to either some military veterans or some homeless children and their families, and do something good. Get out of your head, get your head out of your ass, and do something good. That's all I'm going to say. All right, I'm out of here. I'll see you guys in the next one. You stay safe, you stay positive, you keep prepping. And as always, fearless.